Covering news where you live, this is 5 News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Tiffany Lee. Let's get you caught up on today's headlines. We have more details on a deadly shooting that happened in Springdale over the weekend. On Tuesday, a man was arrested in connection to the incident involving a security guard killing a man who police say was armed. This all happened outside of a Springdale nightclub, and we're learning the man arrested tried running over a second security guard during the incident. The man arrested is Juan Frias Villa, and police tell us that he was kicked out of Zabana nightclub early on Sunday morning, along with Luis Steven Agondo Lopez. Investigators say Agondo Lopez is the man shot and killed by a security guard at the club when he came back with a gun and pointed it at the security guard. Police tell 5 News during their investigation they found out that both Juan Frias Villa and Luis Agondo Lopez were inside the nightclub. Police say a security guard kicked Agondo Lopez out of the club after he was causing issues with a knife on him. According to investigators, video showed both of them returning to the nightclub after being kicked out. Agondo Lopez was holding a gun. That's when the security guard told police an altercation started and Agondo Lopez allegedly pointed his gun at the security guard, which led to security firing and killing him. New information from police tell us that Frias Villa got into a vehicle and then drove at another security guard, hitting him and then taking off.
For striking a separate security guard with the vehicle. He was arrested for battery second, which is a felony.
The security guard who was hit by the vehicle was taken to the hospital but has since been released. Frias Villa is now at the Washington County Jail. The security who shot and killed Agondo Lopez has not been charged with the crime. We'll get into more news in just a little bit, but first, here's 5 News meteorologist Zach Scott with a look at today's weather.
Hey, Tiffany, we're looking at temperatures continue to trend warmer. Now we're into the middle part of the week, and temperatures are peaking in the upper 50s and lower 60s, up to 60 degrees, warmest spots of northwest Arkansas. We had some scatter clouds start streaming in across the area for your Tuesday. We'll add more cloud cover mixing in as we go through your Wednesday, and that'll be the trend. We'll have plenty of cloud cover mixed in at times the next several days as our next couple disturbances approach. We've got temperatures in the upper 50s up to 61 degrees in the River Valley. Gusts 15 to 25 miles per hour in northwest Arkansas. Gusts up to 20 miles per hour in the River Valley. Here's a look at what you can expect, talking about our next rain chances coming in. A few spotty showers, sprinkles, some patchy drizzle can't be ruled out through the day. Thursday, 30% chance of a shower there. But as we go Thursday night into Friday, that'll be the next best chance for some widespread rainfall going into Friday morning, starting out with a little bit of a soggy commute. Rain chances will decrease, though they never go back to zero. A stray sprinkle can't be ruled out Friday into Friday night. As we get into Saturday, quieter start to the day. A few scattered showers going to try to get going as we go deeper into our Saturday, with widespread showers and thunderstorms mixing in as we go into Sunday morning. Sunday setting up to be a wet one for us. We'll continue to track that forecast over the next handful of days. Tiffany.
Thanks for that, Zach. Turning now to new details on a body that was found in a Kentucky lake almost 25 years ago. That body has now been identified as a Fort Smith fugitive who is on FBI's most wanted list after running from police. Back in 1999, Roger Jell Parham was facing charges for rape, but he never showed for his court date. A few months later, 2 fishermen discovered a body that was wrapped in heavy tire chains and anchored by a hydraulic jacket in a lake in Kentucky. Investigators could not identify the body until now. Kentucky State Police identified Parham with the help of advanced DNA technology. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer breaks down what this case looked like and how investigators got some of their questions answered, but not all of them.
No one deserves to be nameless forever. No one deserves to get away with a crime.
Kentucky State Police used the help of a company called Othram in early 2023 after many unsuccessful attempts over the years to identify the remains. Othram specializes in forensic-grade genome sequencing, which can contract a DNA profile from minimal amounts of genetic material.
It's purpose-built for DNA that is super degraded. We've identified victims from 1881. You can imagine the degradation from that DNA that was outside for all those years.
Dr. Kristen Middleman, Chief Development Officer, says Othram has solved more than 1,200 cases since 2019.
We're able to infer the person's identity, give that lead back to the investigators. Then they're able to do their confirmatory work where the detective actually contacted the family, made sure someone was missing, took their DNA, did a confirmatory test, confirm the analysis, and at that point, they're able to start the investigation.
She says it took them only a few months to get these results. Now that they've identified Parham, they have more information to now investigate the cause of death.
This person was found at the bottom of a lake, chained up and weighted down. So obviously he didn't put himself down there. So how can you even start to investigate that? No one was looking for him to be an unidentified victim. And so now that they have figured that out, they're able to figure out how he got there, who may have put him there.
And Middleman hopes this is just the start of solving more cold cases.
Hopefully other state labs, other law enforcement labs will start to use this technology as well. And we won't live in a world where there's cold cases and people wait decades to find out who their loved one is or where they are or who killed them.
We have reached out to Fort Smith Police, who could not confirm if they'll be involved in the investigation. Kentucky State Police is leading the investigation and did not get back with us for an update. The cause of Parham's death is undetermined. However, according to KSP, they're now investigating this as a homicide. Those are a couple of your top headlines on this Wednesday. We'll continue to follow the news all day long. You can catch up with us again tomorrow. I'm Tiffany Lee. Have a great day.